What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to show you how to start out the game. This is the tutorial island. So you're going to get here, you're going to rest at the fireplace. After you create your character, whatever race you might be, you'll always start on this tutorial island. You go to new preset under skills and abilities here. You're going to use whatever you started off with, which I recommend starting off with fire. It is most definitely the strongest at this moment in time of making the video. So I'm just going to name it starting, control click. I'm going to click this. Control click to click this to add the picture there. I'm going to save the preset. I'm going to memorize the preset. Then you're going to get this bar here. You're going to want to go ahead and put these down on the bar down here, wherever they go. Sit back down at the fire again. Hit new preset under your talents here. This is your talent tree, your talent wheel. You can experiment with this, whatever your class base is. So if you're intelligence based, which is going to be like your fire mage, you're going to want to start probably somewhere over here. Probably would start with lower mana cost. Your creating attributes do make a difference. I would definitely make sure that whatever you choose the proper attributes. A well-rounded character is probably not the meta. You can do that, but you're gonna probably want to go into something like, for instance, mine. I'm a strength-based class, right? All this is strength-based, so I went in strength. I went in constitution. So max strength, max constitution, and then I just separated it up into int, wiz, and dex. Dex gives you, I mean, you can read it in the character creation, but dex gives you increased attack speed. So I wanted a little bit more dex than int and wisdom. Int and wisdom are going to give me mana and mana regeneration. Being as I started as an axe, I'm going to start out with 2 health regeneration, save the preset, memorize the preset. You can even name it. I'll go ahead and name mine. Let's see, just edit. Starter talents. Save the preset. Memorize it. Alright, and then over here on the right side, it's tracked quests. So you're going to grab 6 plant fibers from these flax. As you notice here, I discovered a new resource. If you click B and then go over to resource, you'll notice that you get you have a book of knowledge here. This is all of your knowledge that you have in game. So this is your crafting of your weapons. This is your crafting of your armor. This is going to have to be another video because this can get intense. I also have a video on how to make the extracts that you're going to need in order to craft these, which you won't even see any of that until you get to later in the game and you start getting your materials and such. But I will explain this to you. So to get started on crafting the T2 stuff, you're going to have to get to 2 out of 4 in the primitive version of that. Resources, like I said, are going to be here. So if you go to your rank, see I have 250 out of 1400, rank 1. Rank 50 is the max in the game. Also, there's the bestiary. There is multiple mobs on this island that you are going to want to go ahead and get. So, small stone, you're going to want to pick up anything and everything you find that's new. Every time you pick something up, you gain knowledge when you do it the first time. So I'm going to come to the large tree. I'm going to go ahead and get some branches here. Alright. Go ahead and... I'm not following the guide here. You guys can follow this guide. It makes it a lot simpler for you. I already know what I'm doing, so... Essentially, you just want to pick up everything. Let me go ahead and go to the crafting system. You click in order to get to this. I'm going to make a primitive axe. I need to craft a rope. Primitive axe. Craft. You don't actually get any kind of XP here at the start. But the XP that you can get is from, like, for instance, discovering these resources. And also killing these mobs. So you can actually max those out. They have, see how I'm at 20% on wolf tutorial. You're going to want to max these wolves out. It'll prompt you to make a set of armor. So I'm just going to kill a couple of wolves here until I have enough rawhide in order to make a set of armor. Oh, and wolf teeth necklace. You do have a hunger and an energy bar. You can restore your energy by sitting at a campfire. You can restore your hunger by looting meats and cooking it at a campfire. I'm going to need 50 of these hides in order to create one set of leather armor. Quickly do that. I have enough for a necklace now. Just have to create another rope. Go ahead and craft my wolf teeth necklace. This gives me 2.5% crit chance. So I'm going to go ahead and equip that. I'll go ahead and skip over to when you start out. There's a penny bun mushroom, more knowledge. I will at the end of the video show you everything that you need to collect on this island, the tutorial island, just to get a head start. Worth mentioning, so you can only craft hide armor, I guess, while you're here. Leather is not available. Normally you could put this in a tub and it would create leather, but being as we don't have a tub here, you can create hide armor. So I'll go ahead and create a hide armor chest piece, helmet, boots, and gloves. I just hit rank 3. Just slowly killing these bandits and getting this bestiary filled out will give you ranks. This works the same in the regular world. They also give you skills based on your based on what you're killing. So I don't have anything else on this character at the moment, but you're gonna have rabbits, wolves, bandit archers, brawlers, sorcerers, swordsmen. You're probably just gonna want to go ahead and max those out. So finishing this tutorial probably took you somewhere around 15 to 30 minutes. Let's say I finished my tutorial, I did all my quests, I crafted all my gear. I finished all of my beasts, the rabbits, the wolves, the humans, the bandit brawlers, the bandit sorcerer, and the bandit swordsman. This is all 6 mobs here. The resources, I believe there are 4 total, but I couldn't find the last one. I'm not sticking here and playing here a lot. Because once you go to the regular world, you'll be made to choose. If you're a human, you start on Arahan, which is this continent. If you are in Terra, you start on, or if you're a wild folk, you start in Terra. Your starting cities will be here in Terra and also here in Terra. Humans, you start north or south here. Either one works. You can either start north or you can start south, whichever. Both places, I will show you a good location to start farming, to get your KP up some, unlock some new skills, etc. This is where you start out. This is going to be a starting town here. There's a market here, yes. However, I do suggest you move into one of the player-owned towns at some point. You're obviously going to want to start around this area though, because for instance, you see these green question marks. These are goblins. These are the lowest tier mobs that you're going to fight. Yes, you're probably going to want to look for a group. After goblins, you can move to bandits. These are bandits here. They'll probably be here till probably around rank 20 or so. I'd say maybe less, maybe like rank 15. Killing these goblins. Bank it up. When you open your bank chest, you'll notice that there is a ton of slots here in this bank chest. However, these slots are local. The gold is a global gold wallet. So any gold you have in here is going to be global. Any items you have in there is going to be local. And I would like to also say, if you come to this statue, you can press this hand. The statue should be in any city. This will set my resurrection point here. I also can click this here. This is your alignment. You start out aligned good. but you can go neutral and you can go evil. Within your first 40 hours or 80,000 KP, though, you will have a new player protection, a little ribbon beside your name. I don't currently have my name showing, but you'll see it on your screen. Good is where you're probably going to want to be for a while until you learn how things work. Then you can go neutral later if you're into PvP. You can read the descriptions here onto what they can and can't do. Neutral is the only one that can summon legends later in the game. Evil is, it's evil, right? Just read the descriptions there and you'll figure it out. You can see this person has the ribbon stating that they are a new player. So your first mission is to go out into the world and find some mobs to kill. There's going to be wolves and all sorts of spiders and shit along the roads, in the grassy areas. You see all the little network of roads running through here. But you can go straight to the goblins. You probably want to pull one at a time. You can just right click them if you're a mage, or if you're a melee you can body pull them. So just find out the aggro range. You might die a couple of times, and if you do die, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Your gear does lose durability when you die and or are fighting. You can quickly just come back to the city because you only get downed. When you get downed, to a certain extent, you're gonna lose your HP bar. You'll start to see the gray bar accumulate up here. I don't have any gray bar, but once that gray bar starts accumulating, you will be losing your health and die faster due to having lower health. On the market, you can find your first horse. If you go to mounts, horse token, 42 gold. 42 gold is probably 2 or 3 goblin kills. You buy a horse, you can press A to mount up, which I can show you on my other character. See, I'm mounted up. Just clicked A, and your horse pops up. Boom. Like I said, this is locally stored items. This is globally stored gold. If you have any more questions, you can catch me at twitch.tv/Dendrilly, Monday through Friday at 5:30 p.m. EST. And on the weekends, I stream whenever I am awake, typically. Depends on what I'm doing that day, but 9 times out of 10, you can see me live at some point on the weekends. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and sub the video. Thank you. Have a great day.